Started Shelter from the Storm because I was angry, and that hasn't changed. I'm still very angry with the situation that in 2010 I happened to be in London, as you can tell. I'm still here in London, I'm seeing this going on, and I can see it getting worse.
This August, Shelter from the Storm got a small taste of what it's like to be homeless. Our landlord was made an offer he couldn't refuse, and we faced the very real prospect of ending up on the streets. Due to the phenomenal effort of our volunteers, we managed to find a new building, build showers and a kitchen, move our belongings and our 40 guests, all in 28 days. And we didn't miss a single night of shelter.
I think the new building is great. It's a nice old warehouse. But you know, the thing about us is it's not about where we are. We started under a church. We went into a church hall. We're in a big glamorous warehouse, New York type building. And now we're in a warehouse with a big metal shutter.
Events that kind of led up to my homelessness made me really aware of my own vulnerability. I've had people pick me off my feet, abduct me in a car, and luckily somebody told me to phone up Louis and actually talk to him. I could just tell from the tone of his voice that he's a completely different character to the other people I've met in the hostels. That this whole setup was completely different, and even though I was quite frightened when I came here, they really sort of put me at ease, and volunteers really, really caring, really nice, good sense of humour, some of them as well, you know. I don't know, it just felt safe.
Here, I'm safe because I can sleep and I can relax. I'm not worried, what's that person going to do when he comes round the corner, or who's that person pulling up in the car, do you know what I mean, asking me questions, do you want to jump in the car and all of that. Nah, here, nobody's like that, and everybody's safe.
Of course, the move was not without casualties. The stress proved too much for 70-year-old Florence, and she's back, alone, on the streets of Victoria. Sunaya, who had never coped well with disruption, has been in University College Hospital for a month, under one-to-one psychiatric supervision. It's an almost completely ignored fact, but living on the streets makes you mad. We see the decline in many of our guests as we strive to find solutions to their homelessness and help with their desperate circumstances. We see it in their eyes as the lights go out. Our people truly are the dispossessed.
For me personally, it was the last chance saloon. I was a troubled person, and basically I've got a bit of peace from Shelter the Storm, obviously having a roof over my head and everything else, but they helped me address my drug issues as well.
We've had some fantastic success stories too. Our apprentice partnership with Pret a Manger has seen 2 of our guests successfully completing the training, being accepted for proper full-time jobs and moving into their own accommodation.
This is more than just a roof over your head, I think, because it's about trying to give some sort of life skills to people. We put in a computer. I'd like to see another computer go in. I'd like to see guests being able to write CVs and have more communication to improve their English, to give them a better chance of finding work.
We've helped many others over the hurdles, financial, emotional, sartorial, into full-time employment and independent living.
I owe my life to this place. I think most of these people who are here, they owe their life. I mean, they're alive because they're here. Otherwise, God knows what would happen to them.
The first thing when they told me, when I entered here, they told me that they're not going to judge anybody. There are people who are earning good amount of money, salaries, jobs. They are in a top positions, and I am homeless. And they compared with me. They told me we all are equal.
These last few weeks have made us realise it's the people, not the place. Shelter from the Storm started life in a church hall, and now we're in a warehouse. It doesn't matter where we go, we'll take our love and care, our energy and our spirit, and with your support, we'll make a beautiful, safe home wherever we go.
It's helped me. It's helped me with my confidence, and it's given me a stepping stone to move on forward. I call it the carousel. I've jumped off now.